last class we have discussed the Snehana karma in Panchakarma part. So today we are going to start with the topic Swedana. Okay. So Swedana is also the Purva karma in Panchakarma, and which expels the sweat from the body. Okay. Then the main functions of the Swedana karma is Stamba, Gaurava, and Shidakna. The main functions are Stamba, Gaurava, and Shidakna. Okay. Then coming to the qualities of the Sweda Dravya. The Acharya Charaka mentions 9 qualities of Swedana Dravya. They are Ushna, Tishna, Sara, Snigdha, Ruksha, Sukshma, Drava, Sthira, and Guru. So totally 9 qualities are mentioned for Sweda Dravyas. Then the Charagacharya also mentions Svedobhagana in the Charaka Samhita, that is starting with the drug Shobhanjanadi. Okay, so you have to refer and study the Svedobhagana. Okay. In the Snehana part, we have studied Gana, which is mentioned also by the Charagacharya. Nehobhagana. Like that, for Swedana purpose, Svedobhaganas are also mentioned. Okay. Then, coming to the next important part, that is type of Sweda. Mainly, we have discussed in the last class 13 type of Agni Sweda and 10 type of Anagni Swedas are mentioned in Charaka Samhita. 13 Agni and 10 Anagni. This is very important. Okay, note that number. 13 type of Agni Sweda and 10 type of Anagni Sweda. Then, according to Ashtanga Hridaya, Ashtanga Sangraha, and Sushuddha Samhita and Sharangadara Samhita, they mentions 4 type of Agni Sweda. 4 type. What are they? Taba, Ushma, Drava, and Ubanaha. The 4 type: Taba, Ushma, Drava, Ubanaha. This is very, very important. Okay. Clinically and in the part of entrance examination, the number of the Sweda is very important. Okay. So according to Ashtanga Hridaya and Sushuddha Samhita, the type of Sweda, Agni Sweda, is 4. Whereas Charaka Samhita, it is 13 type. Okay. Generally, this Sweda can be classified as Agni Sweda, Niragni Sweda, or Eganga Sweda or Sarvanga Sweda, whether it is done in only a specific part or the whole body, and whether the nature of the Sweda, whether it is a Snigdha Sweda or Ruksha Sweda. Okay. So this Snigdha Sweda and Ruksha Swedas are we are selected according to the stage of the diseases. Okay, if some amatva is present, we are adopting Ruksha Sweda, and after the relieving from amatva, Snigdha Sweda can be adopted. So that is you can study in the clinical sections. Okay. So generally they are divided Agni and Niragni, Snigdha and Ruksha, and Eganga and Sarvanga. Okay. Then these points we have discussed. If the Vada is present in Amashya, first Ruksha is done, then Snigdha Sweda is suggested. Okay. And if the Kaba is present in Pakvashya, first the treatment for Vada, that is Snigdha Sweda, is given, then Ruksha Sweda is adopted. Okay. And we know that Kashyapa Samhita and Bela Samhita mention 8 type of Sweda. We have studied the 8 type of Sweda in Kashyapa Samhita. Okay. Then, as per the quality of the Sweda, it is divided into 3, that is Mridu, Madhya, and Tikshna. Okay. Quality means the some parts, on some parts, the Sweda should be used in Mridu or low intensity, and Madhyama Sweda, and the Tikshna Sweda means with the high intensity. Okay. Then, As per the Karma Veda, this is a classification given by Dalhan Acharya. It is two type, that is Samshamana and Shodhana type. Okay. Then this is of 1 star important. Then moving to the samyak lakshana of Sweda, give as 1 star important. That is Shida Shula Vibarame, Stamba Gaurava Nigrahe, Tanjade, Mardave, Swede, Swedat, Vidartir Mada. So it is mainly we are devoid of the pain. The pain relief is mainly the samyak lakshana of Sweda. And the stamba and gaurava, the heaviness of the body part and some stiffness is also get relieved after samyak sweda. So that is why in most of this neurological and neurological condition, we are advised the sweda karma. Okay. Then what is the adhisweda lakshana? Mainly if the sweda is done more than the given time or the quantity, it will result in pitta rakta koba. Mainly it will result in pitta and rakta koba. This is opinion of Sushrudacharya and Vakbada. And it is according to Charagacharya, pitta koba is also only taken place in Adhisweda. Commonly in Adhisweda, pitta koba is taken place. But according to Sushrudacharya and Vakbadacharya, along with the rakta, pitta is also vitiated. Okay. Then the lakshanas are anga daurbalya, swarasada, sandipida, jwara, rakta mandala, trishna, daha, shardi, and spoda. So these are the lakshanas can be seen in an Adhisweda person. Mainly in Adhisweda condition, the patient is complaining of trishna, daha, anga daurbalya, etc. So at that time, we have to adopt stambana chikitsa, stambana, okay, and grishma kalacharya. Grishma kalacharya are adopted in Adhisweda lakshana. Okay. Then moving to the Sweda kalas. Here, in what are the times we are advised the Sweda can be given. In Nasya, Vamana and Videjana, the Sweda is mainly indicated before the karma. So, before this Nasya, Vamana, Videjana, the Sweda should be done as Purva karma. Okay. Whereas in Muda Garbha, Sugha Prasava and Agala Prasava, it can be done only after the procedure. So, note this point. After the Muda Garbha, Sugha Prasava and Agala Prasava, the Sweda is done after the procedure. Okay. Whereas the Sweda is done before and after the procedure in case of Bagandhara, Arshas, Priha, Ashmeri. Bagandhara, Arshas, Priha, and Ashmeri. Okay. So you can remember it as in most of this Panchakarma procedure like Vamana, Videjana, and Nasya, this Sweda is done as Purva Karma, that is before the karma. And in gynecological disorders like Muda Garbha and Sugha Prasava and Agala Prasava, gynecological conditions, we can adopt or we can advise the Sweda after the procedure. And in some systemic diseases like Bagandhara, Arshas, Pliha, and Ashmeri, it can be done before and after the procedure. So for the last point, you can write the code as BAAP and be termed as BAP. Okay, BAP. B for Bagandhara, A for Arshas and Ashmeri, and P for Priha. Okay. Then we are going to study the types of Sweda in detail. Okay. Before that, the Sweda procedure, Sweda Vidhi, according to Ashtanga Hridaya, is mentioned as the Sweda should be done in Nivada, the place where there should not be any vada or and the patient should done on the bahir snigdha. The snigdha should be done both internally and externally. And jirna annam, after the digestion of the food. So these are the conditions for doing Swedana karma. What are they? Nivada graham, and andar bahir snigdha, and jirna annam. Okay. Then after the Swedana, we are advised Shaner Mriddida. That means a mild massage should be done. And after that, Snana should be done, and we can adopt Sneha Vidhi. So, a mild massage, and after that, Snana should be done. Then we can adopt Sneha Vidhi. Okay. Then, coming to the types in detail, we have seen that there are 13 types of Agni Sweda. Then first we have to study the classification according to Ashtanga Hridaya and Sushruta Acharya. That is 4 types: Taba, Ushma, Drava, etc. Okay. The first one is Taba. Here use materials such as Agni Tapta Vasanam, Kamsyam, Phalam, Valugam, Gadiga. Any materials can be used for Taba Sweda, whereas the Drava Sweda is mainly of 2 types, that is Parishega and Avagaha. Please give the Drava Sweda with the 2-star important. It is of 2 types, Parishega and Avagaha. Mainly the Parishega is done for Vada and Vada Kabha diseases. For Vada and Vada Kabha diseases, Parishega is done. So, what is Parishega? Spraying of medicated oil or water on the body parts. That is Parishega. So, mainly used, the pots used at Pranadi, Kumbi, Varshaliga. These are the pots we can use here. So, mainly you have to focus on the indications for Parishega, that is for Vada and Vada Kabha diseases. Okay, it is coming under Drava Sweda. Then, coming to Avagaha Sweda, it is done by using Jala Koshtaka or Kadaha or Droni. Avagaha Sweda is again divided into 3 types. That is Avagaha, Salila Sweda, Udakoshta. This is a classification given by Bela Samhita. Then we should done this Avagaha Sweda up to Sweda Gamanam. Okay. Then, according to Sharangadara Samhita, it should be done for 1 Muhurta or 6 Angula above Nabi. Give this point as 2-star important. So, Avagaha Sweda should be done for 1 Muhurta, or the position of this Avagaha, that is, it is the body of the person is submerged into a medicated oil or a water. That is known as Avagaha Sweda. Sometimes it is known as sits bath. Okay. So the position is 6 angula above Nabi. Okay. So mainly Avagaha is indicated nowadays for arshas, piles, non-bleeding piles. The sits bath is very useful. Okay. Then next is Ubanaha Sweda. According to Sushrudacharya, Ubanaha Sweda is of 3 types. And according to Sharangadara, it is of 2 types. Ubanaha. Okay. Then mainly quinoa is used in the procedure of Ubanaha. Quinoa means a fermenting agent which is made of water or milk. Okay, that is mainly used for Ubanaha. Then the Ubanaha, the duration of Ubanaha Sweda is mentioned as, if the Ubanaha is done in the night, it can be removed in the morning. Okay. Or if it is done in morning, we can remove it in the evening. So this is the duration of the Ubanaha Sweda indicated in our classical textbook. Okay. Mainly 12 hours are indicated. Then Coming to the classification of Ubanaha, it is Pradeha, Sangara, Bandhana. These are three types according to Susruta Samhita. And Sharangada Samhita mentioned two types, that is Pradeha and Bandhana. He not mentioned the Sangara Ubanaha. Okay. So you have to study the number of Ubanaha according to Susrudacharya, mainly three types. What are they? Pradeha, Sangara, and Bandhana. PSB. PSB. Write the code as PSB. Okay. So, am I audible now? If there is any distraction, and I hope that the screen is visible to you. Okay, there is some network issues. Okay. Then coming to the so we are discussing about the type of Ubanaha Sweda, which is three type. Okay, Pradeha, Sangara, and Bandhana, according to Susrudacharya. And the Charangada Samhita mainly mentioned two type, that is Pradeha and Bandhana. But in Kevala Vada conditions, commonly Salvana Ubanaha is used. Very, very important. Mark this as 3-star important. Okay. Salvana Ubanaha is mainly indicated for Kevala Vada Roga. Okay. When there is a Kaba and Vada diseases, then Surasadi Gana can be used for Ubanaha Sweda. When Kaba and Vada are Vadiga diseases are present, Surasadi Gana are indicated. When Pitta Vada Rogas are present, we can suggest Padmagadi Gana for Ubanaha. Okay. The Susrudacharya mentions other ganas like Kagolyadi Gana, Surasadi Gana, and Ayaladi Gana for Ubanaha Sweda. Okay. Mainly to make a bandage, we are used Tanu Vastra. Is mainly used. Okay. Tanu Vastra is used. So, Ubanaha mainly it is divided into three type according to Susrudacharya and two type according to Sharangadhara Samhita. In Kevala Vada conditions, Salvan Ubanaha is used. Okay. Then coming to the Ushma Sweda, it is of 8 type. Ushma Sweda is 8 type. Very, very important. So the 8 type of Ushna Swedas are Sangara, Prastara, Nadi, Jayandaga, Ashmagna, Pudi, Kumbi, Kuba. Okay. So what are the Sangara Sweda or otherwise known as Pinda Sweda? The materials used here are Tila, Masha, Kulatta. Mainly Vadahara drugs are selected. Or otherwise we can select Go, Gara, Oshtra, Varaha, Ashya, Shagrit for Kabagna, Kabahara purpose. Okay. So Shangara or Pinda Sweda is mainly a bolus of medicated drugs which can be either wrapped with a cloth or you can use without wrapped without any cloth. Okay, that is Pinda Sweda. Then the indications of Pinda Sweda, please write down the Shleshma Medo Bhuishtam and Sarujam Angam. Shleshma Medo Bhuishtam and Sarujam Angam. We can select the Sangara or Pinda Sweda. Okay. Then you can write the code for number of Ushma Sweda as Ushnate 8. Ushnate. So from today onwards, you can say good night can be replaced at Ushnate. Ush means Ushna and 8 means 18 number. Ushna Sweda 18 number. Very, very important. Okay. Then the Prastara Sweda. Here, Shuga Shamidanya is mainly made hot, and mainly it is sprinkled over a stone. And the person who who has to be gone through the Sweda Karma is laid on this stone, where the Shuga Shamidanyas are made hot and sprinkled. Okay. Then coming to the Nadi Sweda, here the Hasti Shunda Agara, Nadi Sweda is done mainly by Nadiyendra. And the Nadiyendra should be the Hasti Shunda Agara. The Agradi or the shape of the Nadiyendra is like an elephant trunk, that is Hasti Shunda Agara, and covered with the Shara, Ishiga, Karanja, Arka, Patra. Okay. So mainly Hasti Shunda Agara, the shape of the Nadiyendra, give it a 1-star important. Okay. Then the length of the Nadiyendra is Vyamarda, according to Shishruda, Vyamarda, and Charangacharya mentioned it as Vyama or Vyamarda. Okay, Vyama or Vyamarda. And Vakbadacharya is also mentioned as Vyama or Ardha Vyama. Okay, this is the length of the Nadiyendra. Vyamarda, Vyama or Vyamarda according to Charangacharya. Vyama or Ardha Vyama is mentioned by Vakbadacharya. And the Mula Srotas of the Nadiyendra with 1/4 of Vyama, and Agra Srotas should be 1/8 of Vyama. Okay. Then coming to the next Sweda, that is Jayandaga Sweda. It's very, very important. Mainly the questions are asking from this Jayandaga Sweda. Then, so the Jayandaga Sweda means a dry hot bath. Okay. So for the purpose of the Jayandaga Sweda, the Bhumish Pariksha should be done. So it is the first thing we have to done. What is that? Bhumi Pariksha. And the qualities of the Mrittiga or the mud should be Krishna Madhura or Swarna Varna. Very, very important. The Mrittiga should be Krishna Madhura or Swarna Varna. And 7 to 8 arachni away from the water. Okay, so it should be placed. The Jayandagaga should be placed 7 to 8 arachni away from the water, and the opening should be Prag and Udak. So northeast direction opening should be there. You can see here the north and east opening should be there. And the Vistara of the Jayandagagar is 16 arachni. 16 arachni, and the Bitti or the Pindiga should be arachni, which is the measurement given. So you have to study the Vistara of the Jayandagagara, that is 16 arachni, and the Bhumi Pariksha, the qualities of the Mrittiga, that is Krishna Madhura and Swarna Varna. Okay, then it should be near to a water reservoir, where 7 to 8 arachni away from the water reservoir. Okay. Then at the center part, there should be a Angara Koshta. At the center part of this Jayandagagar, there should be a Angara Koshta. That is a pillar-shaped furnace. At the center, there should be a pillar-shaped furnace that is known as Angara Koshta. Okay. So this Angara Koshta is mainly related to Jayandaga Sweda. Remember that. Okay. Then mainly this Angara Koshta is used to accommodate the burning charcoal. Okay. Then this burning charcoal is made of the woods of Gadira and Ashwakarna. So this should be put inside this Angara Koshta and it should be burnt. Okay. Then when the smoke comes from this Angara Koshta and it should be eliminated and the room is heated up. Okay. Then thereafter the patient is subjected to the Jaindaga Sweda. Okay. Mainly the height of this Jaindaga is 1 Purusha. According to Charangajari, it is the height of a 1 Purusha, one person's height. Or it is according to Ashtanga Sangraha, it is nearly the height of 2 Purusha. Okay. Then coming to the circumference of the Jaindanga Gara, that is 4 Kishku and 1 Kishku according to Ashtanga Sangraha. And 4 Kishku according to Charagacharya. The main points you have to cover here is the quality of Nuttiga and the Vistara of the Jaindagagar, that is 16 Arachni, and the height of the Jaindagara according to Charagajari is 1 Purusha, and Ashtanga Sangraha, it is the height of 2 Purusha. Okay, this is the main point. And Angara Koshta is mainly the term related with the Jaindagagar. Okay. Then next is Ashmagna and Ganashma Sweda. Here the Shayana Pramana is mainly used. And in case of Kudi, Swalpa Pramana, Alojana, and the Shaya and Kudi should be in Madhya. That is the middle of the Kudi. The Shaya should be done. And the Kudi should be in Vritta Agara, that is round in shape. And coming to the Kumbhi Sweda, the Shayana or Asana Stabana. So these are of 1-star important. You can read or refer from Charaga Samhita also. The mainly in this part you have to study what are Staba, Ushma, Ubanaha, Dreva Sweda, and the type of Ushma Sweda, mainly Jaindaga Sweda and also Pinda Sweda. Okay, these are mainly important Swedas you have to study with a 3-star important. Okay. Then coming to the next important Sweda, that is Anagni Sweda. We have studied that it is mainly of 10 type, but it is the opinion of Charagacharya and Ashtanga Hridaya. Only 10 type of Anagni Swedas are mentioned in Charaga Samhita and Ashtanga Hridaya. But in Ashtanga Sangraha, 11 type are indicated. Okay, 11 type are mentioned. Okay. In Sushruta Samhita, 8 type are mentioned. And in Charangadara Samhita, 9 type of Anagni Swedas are mentioned. So, the number of Anagni Sweda as 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. With the, you can write the code as 8, 9, 10, 11. And also write the letters as S, SA, and C, H, and AS. Okay. So mainly the 10 type are very, very important, mentioned by Charaga and Ashtanga Hridaya. And Ashtanga Sangraha added one more Anagni Sweda, which is Amarsham. Amarsham is mentioned in Ashtanga Sangraha as the 11th Sweda. Okay. So the 10 type of Anagni Swedas are Vyayama, Adaba, Shut, Ushna Graha, Ushna Dravya, Ubanaha, Baya, Krodha, Yuddha, and Guru Pravaran. Okay. So these are the 10 type of Anagni Sweda. So you should remember that the Ubanaha Sweda comes in both Agni and Anagni Sweda. So which is the Sweda indicated in both Agni Sweda and Anagni Sweda? That is Ubanaha Sweda. Okay. So just read these points and you have to select which is Agni Sweda and Anagni Sweda. That is the important matter in this type of Sweda. Okay. study the names of the sweda, and you should know the classification, whether it is coming under the agni sweda or anagni sweda. And in the case of Ubanaha Sweda, which is comes in both Agni and Niragni Sweda. Okay. Then next point, that is the most Ruksha Sweda. Here you can see that the Jaindaga Sweda is known as the most Ruksha Sweda among the Ushma Sweda. Okay. Jaindaga Sweda is the most Ruksha Sweda. Remember that. Okay. The 2-star important. Okay. Then coming to the Sweda indications. So if you have studied the slogas of any mentioned in any samhidas, you can study that sloga. Or otherwise, you have to select some diseases. Okay. According to Charagacharya, you mentioned the Sweda is mainly indicated for Pradishyaya. It's very important. And Kasa and Hikashwasa, this type of respiratory diseases, we are indicated Swedana karma. And if there is any pain, we can indicate the Swedana, because it is Shida Shula Vibharama. Okay. So in case of Karna, Manya Shula, Shida Shula. Okay. In Gridrasi, pain is present, and Janu Pada Rujam, Vada Kandagam, here also pain present, and Stambanam Sukti, and any numbness cases, we can select the Swedana. Okay. Then in Ardhida, most of the neurological diseases, we can select the Swedana as the indication. Okay. If you don't know the sloga, you can study like this. Okay. In case of Vakbadacharya also, he mentioned mainly the Swedana karma. In case of Gulma, Pliha. Note that point. Gulma, Pliha, and Arojaka. And Parsha Prishta Kukshi Hanugraha. In that cases also, the Swedana is indicated. Okay. Coming to the contraindication of Swedana, it is of 2-star important. The contraindication given by Charagacharya is of 2-star important. Okay. So in Kashaya Madhya Nitya, we are contraindicated the Swedana karma. Okay. Those who take the Madhya daily or the Kashayas daily, the Swedana karma is contraindicated. And in case of Garbhini and in Rakta Pitta and Adisara, Madhumehi, Nashta Sapnya, Kamala, Atyarogi, Ojokshina, and Bhagna and Timida. In these cases, Timida was also Swedana is contraindicated. Okay, so main points, you have to study this contraindication of Charagacharya with the 2-star important, very, very important. Okay, Kashaya Madhya Nitya, and in Garbhini and Rakta Pitta Adisara Madhumehi, where there is a Pitta coordination or combination, it is Sweda is contraindicated. Okay. The Sushrutaracharya mentions the wish in case of Visha also the Sweda is contraindicated. Note that point. According to Sushruta, in Visha cases the Swedana is contraindicated. Okay. Then, according to Kashyapa Samhita, during the procedure of Sweda Karma, the Karpuram or Amla Phala or Mridhiga should be kept in the mouth of the patient who are undergone this Sweda Karma. Okay. What are the things should be kept in mouth? Karpura or Amla Phala or Mridhiga. Okay. This is the opinion of Kashyapa Samhita. So, we have covered the Purva Karmas, that is Nehana and Swedana. Let's have a So let's rewind this portion. Okay. The Swedana, mainly 9 type of qualities of Sweda dravyas are mentioned in Charaka Samhita. And he also mentioned a gana for Sweda Karma, Swedobagana gana, which is starting with the Shobhanchanadi drug. Then coming to the type of Sweda, mainly how many type? 13 type of Agni Sweda and 10 type of Anagni Sweda. It is the classification given by Charaka Samhita. Then in Ashtanga Hridaya and Sushruta Samhita and Ashtanga Sangraha and Sharangadara Samhita, mainly 4 types. That is Taba, Ushma, Drava and Ubanaha. Okay. Then if the Vada is present in Amashya, first we are adopted Ruksha Sweda, then Snigdha Sweda is given. And if the Kaba is in Pakvashya, first Snigdha Sweda, then Ruksha Sweda is given. It is very, very important. Okay. Then coming to the samyak lakshana, we have studied in a person with the samyak sweda is done, and he is relieved of pain and stamba gaurava, etc. Okay, and his body parts will be very mardava, softness will be produced. And in Adhisveda, the Lakshana mainly Pitta Rekta Koba is taken place, or the Pitta Koba is the opinion of Charagacharya. The treatment we are adopted is Tambana and Grishmakala Charya. Then the Sweda Kala, coming to the Sweda Kala, in Nastya, Vamana and Virejana, it is done before the karma, whereas in gynecological conditions, Mudagarbha, Sugha Prasava, Nagala Prasava, it is advised after the procedure. In case of BAP, that is Bagandhara, Arshas, Ashmari and Pliha, it is done before and after the treatment. Okay. And we have discussed the Parishega is for Vada and Vada Kaba Roga. And in Avagaha is of 3 types. Mainly, it should be done for 1 Muhurta or 6 Angula above Nabi. It is mentioned in Sharangadara Samhita. Okay. And coming to the Ubanaha, it is mainly 3 types according to Shuddhacharya. That is Pradeha, Sangara, Bandhana, PSB. And the duration of Ubanaha is mainly 12 hours. If it is done in night, we can remove in the morning. Or if it is done in morning, we can remove in the evening time. In Kevalavada condition, mainly Salvana Ubanaha is used. Okay. Coming to the Ushma Sweda, it is of 8 types. And Jayandaga is the most Ruksha Sweda among this Ushma Sweda. And Sangara or Pinda Sweda is mainly indicated in Kabamedo Bhuishta. And coming to the Nadi Sweda, it is of it is done with Nadi Yandra with the Hasti Shunda Agara. Okay, the length of Nadi Yandra is either Vyamarda or Vyama or Vyamarda. And according to Vakbadacharya, he mentioned Ardha Vyama also. Okay. Then the Jayandagagar, it is first we have to done the Bhumi Pariksha to prepare a Jayandagagar, and the soil should be Krishna Madhura or Swarna Varna, and it should be near to a water resource and about 7 to 8 arachni away from this water resource. And the Vistara of the Jayandaga is of 16 arachni, and the height of the Jayandagagar is 1 Purusha according to Charagacharya and 2 Purusha according to Ashtanga Sangraha. And coming to the number of Anagni Sweda, it is 8, 9, 10, 11. And the 10 number is commonly we are using. That is Charaga and Ashtanga Hridaya's classification. And in Ashtanga Sangraha, the one more Sweda is added as Anagni Sweda, which is that Amarsha. Okay. Mainly this Anagni Sweda is indicated in case of Meda Kabavruda Vayu. It is also important. Okay. It is mainly indicated in Meda Kabavruda Vayu. In that condition, we can adopt Anagni Sweda. Okay. Then we have studied the indications mainly if there is any pain and in respiratory condition, pradishyaya, shwasa, kasa, hika, then we can select this sweda. And Vakbhadacharya also mentioned in Arojaga and Gulma Pliha conditions and Parsha Prishta Kukshi Hanugraha conditions, we can select Swedana Karma. Okay. And you have to study the contraindication of Swedana with a 2-star important, mainly in the diseases related to with a paithiga in nature, which is mainly contraindicated. So in Madhumesha, Rekta Pitta, Adhisara, and in Garbhini and Timira, Kamala. Okay, in that cases, and Kashaya Madhya Nitya. So in these all cases, we are contraindicated to do this Sweda Karma. Okay. And in Shushrudajarya, he mentions that in Visha conditions, the Sweda Karma is contraindicated. And according to Kashyapacharya, during the procedure of Sweda Karma, the Karpura or Amla Phala and Mriddiga should be kept in mouth. And some more points you have to add with in this topic of Swedana, that is, please write down. Mainly the Taba and Ushma Sweda. We have studied that the Sweda is of 4 types according to Ashtanga Hridaya and Sushruta, etc. So the Taba and Ushma Sweda mainly Kabha Shamana in nature. Please write the Taba and Ushma is Kabha Shamana. Okay. Whereas Ubanaha Sweda, according to Sushruta, Ubanaha Sweda is of Vada Shamana. Okay. And in Pitta diseases, Pitta Samsrishte, Drava Sweda can be used. Okay, it's 2-star important. So in case of Pitta Samsrishta, association with the Pitta, if the diseases are present, so we can adopt Drava Sweda. And Ubanaha for Vada Shamana and Taba Ushma for Kabha Shamana. Okay. Then in case of Avagaha Sweda, if Sneha Avagaha is done, Avagaha means submerge the body part either in a medicated oil or a water. If it is done in medicated oil, that is Sneha Avagaha is done, it is Param Vada Shamanam. Param Vada Shamanam. Sneha Avagaha. Okay. Then according to the intensity of the Sweda, the classification of Sweda as Mahat and Madhyama and Mrudu. So what are the body parts where the Mahasweda can be done? It is 3-star important. Please write down the Mahat Sweda should be done in Shida Ridu. And if it, the Roga and Rogi Bala is high, we can adopt Mahasweda. Okay. And if the Madhyama Sweda can be done in Vamkshana. Vamkshana part, we can adopt Madhyama Sweda. And in Vrishana, Hridaya, Drishti, the Mridu Sweda is indicated. Vrishana, Hridaya, and Drishti, Mridu Sweda is indicated. But Sharangadharacharya mentions in Kukshi, the Mridu Sweda is indicated. So the Mridu Sweda is mainly indicated in Hridaya and Drishti and Vrishana. And Kukshi is the opinion of Sarangadharacharya, where the Mridu Sweda should be done. Okay. And the Madhyama Sweda is mainly done in Vamkshana part. Then what is the importance of Swedana Karma? So after doing this Snehana or Snehapana, Swedana is mainly indicated because after that the dosha Swede, Devi Kritya Koshtam, the doshas are coming to the Koshta from Shakas. After doing this Swedana, the Koshtas are coming into the the doshas are coming into the Koshta from Shakas. So this is the importance of Swedana Karma. Okay. So these are some more points I have to added in this portion of Swedana Karma. Okay. Then we are moving to the next part, that is Pradhana Karma. So we have discussed the Purva Karma here, and now we are going to discuss the Pradhana Karma. And in this portion, first we have to study Vamana and Virechana. Okay. So first we are going to deal with what is Vamana. Okay. You may know that. What is Vamana? Then coming to the synonym of Vamana. The Vamana Karma is otherwise known as Urdhva Virechana, where the doshas are get expelled through the mouth. That is Urdhva Virechana or Prachardanam. Prachardanam. These are the synonyms. Okay. Urdhva Virechana, or in sometimes this on the entrance examination, these terms Urdhva Virechana can be replaced with the Vamana. Okay. So you have to study these synonyms also. Then Virechana can be, the synonym of Virechana is Praskandana. Okay. It is of 4 type: Anlomanam, Bedanam, Sramsanam, Rechana. Basically, the Virechana can be divided as Anlomana, Bedana, Sramsana, Rechana. So we can concentrate on the Vamana Karma. It is the best procedure for eliminating Kapha dosha. You all know that the Vamana Karma is the main procedure to eliminate the Kapha dosha, especially when it is done for the Amashya rogas. Okay. So it is indicated for normal individuals in Vasanta Ritu. So in Vasanta Ritu, the Vamana Karma is indicated in normal individuals. And the best drug of choice is Madanaphala. It is very common. It is of 3-star important. Which is the best drug of choice for Vamana? Madanaphala. Okay. And the guna of the Vamana Dravyas are Ushna, Tishna, Sukshma, Vyavai, Vigashi, and Urdha Bhagaharam. So these are the qualities of the Vamana Dravya. Okay. Then other qualities such as Astatmyam, Bivalsam, Durgandham, and Durdarshanam. This is the properties mentioned in Sushruta Samhita. Astatmyam, Bivalsam, Durgandham, and Durdarshanam. Okay, which is opposite for Virechana, which is the opposite qualities of the Virechana Dravya. Okay, and if in case of Vamana Dravya, due to the Aushnyat, it causes Vishyanda of the doshas, and due to Daishnyas, it causes Vigashita, and the Anuprasarana Bhava of this drug will cause expulsion of dosha from the Amashya. Okay. Then the indication of Vamana. You have to study the shloka, or if you are not studied in the portion of Vamana, either you can select. Okay. According to Charagacharya, he mentions the indication of Vamana in case of Kushta. Important point. In case of Kushta, Vamana is indicated, and Navajara, the Vamana is indicated, and in Visha, Gara, and Adoga Rektapitta, this Vamana is indicated. Okay. And in Dushtasthanya also Vamana is indicated. We have studied in the Kaumara, in case of Dushtasthanya, Vamana of the Dhatri is mainly the treatment. So please underline the Kushta, Navajvara, and Prameha, Vishagara, and Adoga Rektapitta, and Dushtasthanya. Okay. And Vagbhadacharya also indicated this Vamana in Urdhva Roga. Okay, please mark that point, Urdhva Roga, and Unmada, Kasa Shwasa. Okay, Unmada, Kasa Shwasa, and Urdhva Roga. Please underline this. At least you have to study these points. If you don't know the slogas, at least you have to study the underlying diseases. Okay. Here, in Hridroga is indicated only by Sushruta and Sharangara. So the Vamana is indicated in Hridroga mainly by Sushrudacharya and Sharangadaracharya. Okay. 1 star important. Mainly in Hridroga, the Vamana is contraindicated. But in Sushruta Samhita and Sharangadara Samhita, the Hridroga, in Hridroga, Vamana can be done. Okay. Coming to the contraindication of Vamana, according to Charaka Samhita, please mark the diseases that Adistula, Adikrisha, Chinda Prasakta, Adhyayana, Mutragada, then Timira, Hridroga. Okay. Then, in case of Sushruta Samhita, the contraindications mainly in Pliha, Krimi, Shramartha, Kshina, Kshada, Adikrisha. Okay. These are the points you have to remember. And according to Vakbadacharya, Garbini, Nitya Dukkida, Hridroga, Timira, Prasakta Vamadu, and also in Bala, Vriddha, Krisha, Stula. So these are the points mainly in Garbini, Nitya Dukkida, and Timira. Okay. It is mainly contraindicated. So we have to select these diseases if any questions are asked from this portion. So this point, that is contraindication and indications, are of 1 star important only. So after studying the 3 star important portion, then you have to study these 1 star portion in the last part of your revision. Or if you are able to study these points from the starting onwards, it is better. Okay. So if the person is contraindicated person, in a contraindicated person, we can given Madhugambuna. So Madhugambu can be given for the Vamana in case of contraindicated person. It is mentioned in Sushruta Samhita. Okay, 1 star important. Madhugambuna Vamet. Where Vamana is contraindicated, sometimes the Vamana can be induced by giving Madhugambu. Okay. Then, coming to the complications which are developed if the Vamana is done in contraindicated person. If Vamana is done in Shadakshina, then Rekta Adipravarti will be there. And in case of Shina, Adistula, Krisha, Bala, Vriddha, Durbala, it causes Pranobarodha. Okay. So, mark this point as 1 star important. In Shina, Adistula, Krisha, Bala, Vriddha, and Durbala person, if the Vamana is given, it causes Pranobarodha. Okay. And in case of Karma, Bara, Maidunadi, it will produce Rauksha, Vada, Rekta, Cheda, Bhayam. Okay. And in Garbhini, it will cause Garbha Vyabat or Ama Garbha Bramsham, Daruna Rogotpati. Okay. And in case of Sugumara, it goes Hridaya Karshanam, Urda Ada Rekta Pravarti. If in case of Hridrogi, if the Vamana is given, it causes Hridayobarodha. But according to Sushrudacharya and Sarangadara Samhita, the Vamana is indicated in Hridroga. Okay. And next point, that is 2 star important. Then that is in Mutragadam, if the Vamana is given, it causes Tivratara Shula Pradurbhava. Tivratara Shula will be produced. And in Timira persons, the Timira Vriddhi will be there. And in case of Urdha Rekta Pitta, it causes Udana Utshipya Pranan Hare. Okay. So you have to study in Mutra Gada, Tivradara Shulam. And in Timida, it will cause increasing of Timida. And in Garbani, it goes Garbha Vyabat or Ama Garbha Bramsh. And in Shina, Adistula Krishabala, Pranabarodha will be produced. Okay. Then Ajirni Navajwara tu Sarve Reva Vamanam Varjit Ama Dosha Bhaya. So it is very, very important. That is in Ajirna and Navajara cases, the Vamana is completely avoided because of the fear of developing Amadosha. Okay. In Ajirna and Navajara, the Vamana is exactly contraindicated. Okay. Then coming to the Vamana karma. Before the Vamana, the Ulklesha of the dosha should be done by giving the person with the Gramya Anubadesha Mamsarasa or Peshalehi Vivida Annehi. So the person should be given either the Gramya Anubadesha Mamsarasa. This is the opinion of Charagacharya. Or Peshalehi Vivida Annehi is the opinion of Susrutacharya. So we can add the milk with this. We can add the milk or the with the Mamsarasa. This is a procedure before the day of Vamana. 1 day before the Vamana, the Ulklesha of the dosha should be done. Okay. So the Ulklesha of the dosha is done with the Gramya or Anubadesha Mamsarasa, or we can add the milk with it. Okay. Then coming to the day of Vamana, the patient is giving the peya, Vihida Madhyam or Mamsarasa or Ikshurasa. Either the peya or Vihida Madhya or Mamsarasa or Ikshurasa can be done. So this can be given. This is the opinion of Ashtanga Sangraha. Whereas Sustrudacharya mentions the Shira, Dadhi or Takra Yavago can be given on the day of Vamana. Okay. Then these should be given in the quantity of Akandam Payet. Note that point, Akandam Payet. So just you have to know what is the procedure commonly giving in the Vamana, and the quantity of the drug given at the time of Vamana is Akandam Payet. Okay. 3-star important. Then always add honey and saindavam for Kaba Vilayana Chedanartham. Very, very important. So for the purpose of Vamana, the Vamana Dravya is always added with the honey and saindavam. Okay. This is mainly for Kaba Vilayana Chedanartham. Okay, Kaba Vilayana Chedanartham, the saindavam and honey is added along with the Vamana Dravya. Very important. 3-star. Mark this as 3-star. Okay. Coming to the position of the patient at the time of Vamana is up to Janu. It should be sit up to Janu position. And what is the complications produced due to the improper sitting? If he is sitting Atyunnadasya, he is sitting Atyunnada, it will cause Hridaya Pida. And if he is sitting Atya Avanida, it goes Shido Koshta Pida. Above the seating, it will cause Hridaya Pida, and below the given position, it will cause Shido Koshta Pida. Then, Aushada Pidavan should place his hands on Uru Pradesha. Okay. And very important quote, that is Apravartan na pravartayen, pravartascha anupravartayet. In case of Vamana, this is the main quote you have to remember. Apravartan na pravartayet, pravartancha anupravartayet. In case of there is in order to induce the Vamana, some persons are advised to induce with the finger. Okay, After that, there will be the pravarti of Vamana Vega. That is pravartancha anupravartayet and apravartan napravartayet. Okay. Then at the time after the Vamana, or at the time of Vamana, the Nabi Prishta Pradiloma Pidanam should be done. This is the opinion of Ashtanga Hridaya. So during the procedure of Vamana, Nabi Prishta Pradiloma Prabhidan. Okay. Nabi Prishta Pradiloma Prabhidanam should be done. And you have to wait for one muhurta for the initiation of the Vamana Vegas, one muhurta. And throat irritation on the Galatalu by using the Erandanala or Anguli Hasta, Ulpalanala or Kumuta. So either due to the apravarta of this Vega of Vamana, we can induce by throat irritation. The Vamana can be induced by the throat irritation by using the Erandanala or Anguli or Ulpalanala or Kumuda. Okay. Then, if the Vamana Vega initiates, hold the Lalada, Prishta, Parshva and Kanda. It's according to Sushruta, if the Vamana Vega is initiated, hold the patient's Lalada, Prishta, Parshva and Kanda. And Nabi Pidanam, Prishtam Cha, Anulomana Pidanam. Okay. So mainly you have to remember what are the procedures. General knowledge should be there. So mainly these type of questions are not generally asked during the AIAPGT examination, but you know that. Whether if any one or two questions are asked about what are the things we are used during the Vamana for throat irritations, such type of question can be asked. Okay. Then after giving the Vamana Dravya, we have to wait for one muhurta. That is also important. We have to wait for one muhurta for the initiation of the Vamana Vega. Okay. Then you have to study the quote apravartan apravarten pravartanscha anupravarte, which is indicated or which is mentioned in which context? Vamana. Okay. Then the next point that is very, very important, the 4 lakshanas of Vamana Karma. The 4 lakshanas of Vamana Karma. What are the lakshanas? Laigiki, vaigiki, maniki, anthiki. Laigiki means the symptoms which are produced during the Vamana Karma. If a person is relieved from all the symptoms and he's experiencing Deha Laguda and Mana Prasadana, then it is the indication of Samyak Vamana. Okay. That is coming under laigiki. Then vaigiki. Coming to the how many Vegas are produced during the Vamana Karma. That is 8, 6, 4. The 8 Vegas are considered for the Uttama Vamana, and 6 is considered as Madhyama Vamana, and 4 is considered for Avara Vamana. Okay. In case of maniki, the quantity of the Vamana, if it is 1 prastha or 2 prastha or 4 prastha, mainly Avara, Madhyama and Uttama Shuddhi respectively. In case of Avara Shuddhi, 1 prastha is the quantity of Vamana, and in case of Madhyama Shuddhi, 2 prastha is the quantity, and in Uttama Shuddhi, 4 prastha is the quantity. It's very, very important. And in case of Andagi, in case of Samyak Vamana, at the end of the Vamana, you can see Pittanda Mishtam Vamanam. The Pitta can be seen. That is light yellowish fluid is passed at the end of the Vamana. So we can understand that this is the end of the time to end the Vamana procedure. You may be seeing this Pittandam. Pittanda Mishtam, that is yellow colored fluid coming in the persons who are undergoing this samyak vamana. Okay. So, very, very important point, the laigiki, vaigiki, maniki, anthiki. So, in samyak vamana, he is experiencing deha laguda and manaprasada. And what is the Vegas for Uttama Vamana? 8. And Madhyama, it is 6. And for Avara, it is 4. Okay. Then the quantity or Manigi are 1, 2, 4 Prastha for Avara, Madhyama, and Uttama Shuddhi respectively. And at the end of Vamana, that is Pitta. Pitta can be seen. Okay. Then the vamanoushada and its dosage. Mainly the drugs which are commonly used for Vamana are Moolini, Falini, Madanadiganam, Vamanobaganam, and all type of lavanas can be used. Okay. In that, Madana Pippali is very, very commonly an important drug of choice in Vamana. Madana Pippali. Okay. So the Andar Naga Mushti Pramana is the quantity of the Madana Pipili which are we used for the Vamana. Andar Naga Mushti Pramana. Okay. And Vamana Kwada is made of Drava and Jala. Which is of Drava should be taken in Kudava quantity and Jala should be taken Adaga. Then these are reduced in half of the quantity of jala. This is mentioned in Sharangadharacharya, which you can study with 1 star important. Okay, 1 star important. Then, according to Sharangadharacharya, the total quantity of kwada, that is in Avara, 3 prastha of the kwada should be given, and for Madhyama should be 6 prastha of Vamana Dravya should be given, and for Uttama, 9 prastha of Kwada should be given. Okay. Then, according to Charagacharya, Purna Sharava Matra is the total quantity of Kwada required. And Dridabala mentions then Sharava Matra is the total quantity of Kwada. These all are of 1 star important. Okay. Then, Kalka Churna Avaleha, the quantity required for Avara Shuddhi is 1 pala, and for Madhyama Shuddhi is of 2 pala, and Uttama Shuddhi is of 3 pala. Okay. Then the Vamana should be done until the Pitta Darshana, that is Pittanda Mishtam Vamana. In case of Hina Vega, if the Vamana is not produced properly, that is Hina, Avara type of Vamana. In that case, we can give the Kana Datri Siddharthaga Levanodagehi Punaha Pravartana. Again, the Vamana can be given with the drugs Kana Datri Siddharthaga Levanodaga. Very, very important. 3 star important. Okay. Kana Datri Siddharthaga Levanodagehi Punaha Pravartanam. In case of Hina Vega. In Samyak Vamana, what we had to do, that is Shanam Ashwasya. The patient should given Ashwasa for the quantity of the time is Shana Muhurta. Okay, the Shana Ashwasya or Muhurtam Ashwasya. It is the it should be done in the Samyak Vamana person. So in Hina Vega, we can give the Vamana with the Kana, Datri, Siddharthaga, Levanodaga. Okay, that is very important. Then, the Panchakarma of the Vamana, mainly Dhumapana. It's also very important, 3 star important. What is the Panchakarma of Vamana? Dhumapana. Mainly 3 type of Dhuma is indicated. Snehigam, Vairejanigam, Shamanam. This is the opinion of Charaga and Sushrudacharya. Whereas Ashtanga Sangraha mentions the 3 type of dumas, Madhyama, Videchana. Okay. So use the Videchana duma at the end of Vamana Karma. Mainly at the end of Vamana Karma, which tuba is used? Videchana duma. Videchana duma, Vamanande. Very, very important. Okay. So mainly 3 type of duma is indicated, that is Sneha, Vairajika, Shamana. So in case of Vamana, the proper duma or the best duma we can adopt is Videjana duma. So that the remaining dosha can be expelled out. Okay, that is Videjana duma Vamanande. Okay. So I hope that you have understand the portions I have mentioned till now. I think we can stop now. Then we can recollect the portion that we have studied in the last class. Because the Panchakarma is very, very confusing subject. So you have to study these portions repeatedly. Okay. So we can start the next class from Vamana Managi Pariksha onwards. Then you have to study and read the portions daily. Okay. So let's revise the last class portions. Okay. So the Snehapana. Is that the portion that we have covered in the last class? I hope you all are studied that part. Okay. Let's have a short revision. The classification of Snehapana is very important. According to Vigalpa Veda, how many types of Sneha is indicated? How many type of Sneha are indicated in Vigalpa Veda? Anyone? Vigalpa Vedena? Anyone? You can type in chat box. Two type, Dr. Bala, the 2 type of classification is for Yoni Vedana. Okay. So according to Vigalpa Vedana, it is a 4 type. That is Sarpur, Majja, Vasa, Thailam. Okay. No problem. You can revise this. It is a confusing topic. That's why I am repeating the portions again and again. Okay. Then coming to the Chadusneha. Chadusnehas are foreign type. Okay. Then which is the most Guru Sneha? Which is the most Guru among the Chadusneha? Yes, it is. Dr. Bala and Jamna, you are correct. That is Majja. Okay. Then who mentions the Chadusneha as Chadushkalpa? Which Acharya mentions the Chadusneha as Chadushkalpa? Yes, Dr. Bala. Okay. Then coming to the administration of Sneha, the maximum days for the Sneha Bana is 7 days. Okay. Then for Madhukoshta, the time or the days which are indicated. How many days are indicated for Madhukoshta? Yes, Dr. Anju. 3 days. Yes. 3 days are Madhukoshta and 5 days for Madhyama and 7 days for Krurakoshta. Okay. Then the time of administration in Sharat Ritu, which is which Sneha is indicated? Sharat Ritu. Yes. Okay. Okay. Then in okay. Okay, correct. And Vasa and Majja is indicated in which Radu? Vasa and Majja is indicated in? Yes, Madhava or Vasanta. Okay. Then the Anupana, it's also very important portion. The Anupana for Gridha is Ushnadela. Okay, very good. Then Taila. The Anupana for Taila is Ushnadela. Anupana for Taila is anyone? I have mentioned a code for it. Taila. Dr. Bala. Anupana for Taila. Dr. Rasia. Yusha. Okay, good. Then, according to Kashyapacharya, the Vijarana Snehas are 20. Good. Okay. Then we have studied the Sneha Matra, that is Uttama, Madhyama, and Avara, isn't it? Then the time needed to digest the Uttama Matra Sneha is the time required for the digestion of Uttama Matra Sneha. Yes, 24 hours or 8 yama. You have to study the 8 yama also. Sometimes these options, the yama may be asking. Okay, 8 yama or 24 hours. Very good. Then, according to Charagacharya, the Madhyama Sneha is for Madhyama Matra Sneha Bana, according to the Shodhana. Okay, good. But the Sushrudacharya mentioned the Madhyama for the Shamana purpose and the Uttama Matra is for Shodhana purpose. Okay, Charagacharya is mentioned contradictory to the opinion of Vagbhada and Sushrudacharya. These are very important. Okay, then according to Sushrudacharya, the Pujida Matra of the Snehapana is mainly for Shamana or Shodhana. Pujida Matra. Shamana. Okay. I think you have studied these portions very good. Okay. Then we have studied the indications of Sadhusneha, isn't it? Then the Yoni Vishodhana is mainly indicated or indicated for Kaila. Okay. Good. The number of Sneha Vyabhat. Very important. Sneha Vyabhat. Okay. The number of Sneha Vyabhat you have to study. And also the treatment is also important. The number of Sneha Vyabhat is okay. It is of 19. 19. Okay. I think I have given a code for it. 19 is the number. Then the treatment mainly Ulleganam. It's the opinion of Vakbadacharya and Charagacharya mentions both Shramsana and Ullegana for the Sneha Vyabhat. Okay. Then Takrarishta is the main formulation indicated in Sneha Vyabhat. And you can use Gomutra, Gugulu, Madhu, Patya, Pippali, Tribala. That drug is also important. Okay. Then in case of Mamsala, Medura, Burish, Leshmana, we have to do first. What is the procedure we have to do? Lakshana. Okay, very good. Then only we can give the Sneha Prayoga in that person. Okay. Then after the Sneha Pana, the Vamana should be done on according to Charagacharya, the Vamana should be done on which day? After Sneha Pana. I think it is second day, Dr. Bala. The third day is the opinion of Vakbadacharya and Kashyapa Samhita. Okay. No matter, you have to study without any confusion. That's why I am repeating saying this. Okay, the snehapana. After snehapana, it should be done on second day. It is the opinion of Charagacharya, and on third day by Vagbada and Kashyapacharya. Okay. Then we have studied Sadhya Sneha. It is mainly indicated for Bala, Vriddha, and who cannot follow the Patya of the Snehabana. That is Sneha Parihara Asahishnushu. Okay. Mainly 7 yogas are mentioned in Ashtanga Hridaya and 10 in Ashtanga Sangraha. Okay. I think these are the important points you have to study it in the Snehapana. Okay. Also, you have to study the indication and contraindications also. I think you have read, at least you have read these portions. And what about the Kaumara Bhritya, the examination which was held in the last Sunday? You have attended the examination, isn't it? How was the examination? Okay, Dr. Anjali. So what about the other? Yes, Dr. Rasia. Okay, so you have to attend the weekly examination. Okay, so then only you know the what are the portions you don't know. Okay, then after writing the examination. Okay, okay. So from the next week onwards, you have to attend the examination. Okay, then you will get an idea about the type of questions, and you can make a time management during the examination. Okay, so from next week onwards, you have to attend the examination. Then it's the time to leave now. Okay, so on next day we have to start the uh, next procedure Virejana and also the continuation of Vamana. Okay, you should read the portions daily, then revise it again and again, and attend the examination. It's also very important thing. Okay, so try to attend the examination. Okay, okay, good night.